All right, I'll show you just a couple other things that we have in our curriculum that we've liked. We really like these books. They're by the Williamson books. Anyway, these are really fun. They're science. This one's science concoctions. It's like things you can make in the kitchen about solutions and chemistry stuff. And I like it because it has an experiment, but then it also gives you really good explanations about how it works, like really easy ways to explain to your kids how it works. And this one is a science play. This one's a little bit easier, like not quite, probably more preschoolish, kindergarten ones, but those are really fun. Then we've also done Mad Libs a lot to teach parts of speech, so that's been fun. Like we usually do them at lunch, and while they're eating, I ask them, like, and I ask them, what's a noun? And they'll say, what's a noun, Mom? And I'll say, person, place, or thing. And so after about like 50 times of repeating it, they're starting to get to know what they are. And then this is we love to do poetry. Like I'll read it to them during snack or lunch or in the morning sometimes, just poetry. This is one of our favorite books. It has really beautiful illustrations and really sweet poems. So this is another one that I really like too. So that's mostly our cupboard. The only other thing here for this one is that in our top drawer here we have like our scriptures and stuff that we have for in the morning when we have scripture study. We usually do it at breakfast time because that works good for us. So all right, then our white cupboard right here, I'll show you so this middle drawer this is like the drawer where they have like all the pencils and crayons and chalk, and if they need anything they know that's where it would be. Then down here we have coloring books, and then down here is the inventing drawer, is what they call it. And this is just like a book, it has odds and ends in it. Like right now I have pom-poms, and we have clothespins and little pieces of wood and foam and a box and a lid from, there's all sorts of stuff. Pipe cleaners, somebody was making a little doll. They just, anything that we have some beads in there. Anyway, just odds and ends I throw in there, and then they just know that that's free range, and then we can get into anything there, and they just kind of make things or creative or tape things together. So that drawer gets used a lot around here. So, all right, then our top drawer here has reading and like manipulatives. We have things for like bingo, flashcards. This is a really fun game. This is probably one of our favorite games, like where I have cards that I just wrote like different action words, and they have to read it, and then I know they get it right because they act it out. And so that's a fun one that they really like. So we have alphabet cards. Then up here we have our math manipulative drawer. These ones we probably use every day. These are our 10 bars and the units, and then I have 100 bars down here, and then in the bottom drawer I have 1,000 cubes. So those ones we use a lot, all the time. And we also use these are just foam blocks I got from the dollar store. And these ones are probably what we use the most with the littler kids, just teaching counting or adding and subtracting. These are really great too. These are some dice. I have some really neat dice that I got from a teacher who was retiring. Where's the other dice? This one has has like a 9-sided dice and a fraction dice, and these ones have 30s and hundreds, and anyway, those are really awesome. That was like the best. Yeah, I think I got them for 50 cents, and they're just really great. So then we have wrap-ups. Those are multiplication. These are just flashcards I got from the dollar store, but these ones have been awesome. We use those ones a lot too with the littler kids for adding and playing math games. Let's see, dice. This used to be a game, but now we just use it as dice. More tanagrams. Oh, here's this one that I just got that's new. This is like our fraction circles. So you have different pieces, like different fraction circles. And Asher's going to start fractions this year, so hopefully we'll use those. This is a counting chain for counting to 5. So each one of these is 5, and then it has little tabs that you put on for that. So there's our math manipulative drawer. Then this is a drawer that's just paper. So it just has the paper in here, and it's mostly paper that's like junk paper that's blank on one side. The kids know they can get in here if they want to draw. This is where they get paper from, or if they want to make something. We have computer paper upstairs that they can use if they want something a little bit better, but I like them to use this paper because, my husband just gets it because the secretary takes it from work and just, gives us a big pile of paper to draw on. So that's the drawing paper. Down here we have like preschool things. We have some Montessori, I don't know what these are called, cylinders type things. We have a rice bucket. I have like these little sand. This is kind of I have like a little sand, these little toys that they play with in the sand, and I have little sand boxes with that foam sand in it that Abe and Tabby play with. And I have the Montessori tracing inserts that they can trace with. And there's parts to them, the other metal ones. Then there's just like a puzzle game, and there's some more kind of blocks, and those are those Montessori cylinders. I got the jackpot on Montessori cylinders, Montessori stuff. A couple years ago, I found a preschool that was closing that had some stuff. So this is a game I made, the matching game. I just went and got some paint samples and laminated them. So this is a color matching game. So that's kind of fun. All right, well, I'll stop this one and I'll show you. We'll do one more video to show you the rest.